Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a video that is more of like an update, just to kind of fill you in on some new things. I did film a video just a second ago, the makeup that I'm wearing today, so you'll see that, the same sort of outfit. So today I wanted to kind of share with you guys some more sort of updates and just kind of keep you guys in the loop of what's going on. And I have been working on a little project that I am super excited about, and I haven't really said anything to you guys besides that I'm working on something, or maybe to the extent of new exciting things are happening, but never really said exactly what it is, just because I wanted to give you guys like actual, like factual things, like this is happening, not just say, hey, this is what I'm thinking or this is what I'd like to do. I wanted to be able to tell you, look you in the eye and be like, this is what I've been working on, you know, and just sort of kind of share with you guys. So you guys know that I have a huge love for makeup and nail polish. Of course, duh. I paint my nails all the time, and then I do this thing called YouTube, right? So I have always wanted to own my own cosmetic line and just start my company from the ground up and just build something that I'm super proud of, that's very me. And I kind of wanted to figure out a way that I could kind of get myself going into this sort of project, if you will, you know, because I like I said, I've worked in retail, and I've never really said where I've worked before, but I used to be a store manager for a major retail company years and years ago that you guys probably shop frequently, and I'll just leave that at that. You guys can try to guess and figure it out on your own. And I just really have fallen in love with the art of makeup. I think that it's something that is so very artistic, and everyone has their own take on it, and you can really just do your own thing with it. You can do very, you know, beautiful like editorial type things. You can do very natural things. I mean, it can cover a big span of looks and people, you know. So everybody loves makeup to a certain extent, and not everyone, but those of us who really love makeup love it for different reasons. I would love to own my own line one day, and I don't think I've ever shared that with you guys, but it's something that has been in the back of my mind a lot lately. And of course I love nail polish, so I figured why not start my own makeup line and my own company or my own nail polish line. So I decided to do nail polish first because I paint my nails pretty much on a weekly basis. You guys know this is not a surprise. If you've watched any of my old videos, I would say 95% of my videos, my nails are painted in some form or fashion. I have something on my nails. If they're just plain natural nails, it's because I'm just sort of taking a break, or I just haven't gotten around to doing my sort of manicure routine. So I decided to start my own nail polish line. So I'm super excited to share this with you guys. Now, before we get into any sort of details, I want to talk about my company and my products. And if you think that this is sort of like self-promoting, or if you just don't like these type of videos, it's okay for you to just scoot on out. I won't take it personal. I don't take anything personal. I mean, I just let negativity roll off my shoulders just because I have to. Otherwise, you know, I won't be able to enjoy life, you know. So if you think that this is sort of bragging, please just kind of scoot on out. Don't even, you know, take the time to leave a comment or anything like that, because I would just delete it. For those of you who really care about me, I want to share this with you guys. And those of you who've connected with me on a personal level, I want to keep you guys in the loop because you guys mean a lot to me, and I just would not feel right if you guys wouldn't be involved in my company, my product, and anything that I do that's outside of YouTube that, you know, has to do with my true passions, you know. And there's a part of my life that is sort of separate from YouTube, just because it has to be. I can't really share, you know, anything like personal details, like where my husband works, what we do for a living, things like that, because that's just sort of like a personal thing. But this is something different because it's something that I created, and my husband of course supports me 100%. He's sort of like the silent guy in the background. He's helped with, like, you know, setting certain things up, logos, just labeling, things like that he does, but sort of like the main focus of it is just me. Now, you're probably thinking, wait a minute, you know, he helps you with labels and things like that, so what is this? So basically, my line is an indie line. So basically, indie means that it's a product that's created, and there's tons of indie shops, especially through Etsy and eBay, and many other different sites that you can post crafts and things that you make. So that's the avenue that I chose to do this, because I need to be as involved and hands-on as much as possible. I will not go to a company that sort of does private labeling and just pick colors from swatches and be like, I like that blue, I like this nude, I like this glitter, just throw my name on it and we'll just try to sell it. No. That doesn't work for me. I need to be involved with every aspect. So I decided to do this now because I wasn't going to let 2015 go by and not do something that I really wanted to do, as far as making my way towards owning my own business, being my own boss, and really being able to do something like that. And I have really loved the whole process. I mean, it's come together pretty quickly. I have done a lot of thought about this and a lot of research and a lot of trial and error, testing things, prototypes, sampling bottles, all this stuff that goes into it. So I really have taken a lot of time to put this together. It's not just something that I made yesterday and here I am showing it to you, and oh, by the way, it's online, you know. No. It does take a lot of time, and I have had these specific colors that I'm going to share with you today. They have been sort of in their testing phase, and my prototypes, which are totally different bottles than what I sell, have been sitting there for weeks, and I've been wearing them in lots of videos, and I've sort of been, you know, kind of monitoring those things, because I don't want to sell you something that isn't good quality. So basically, I have my own line. I sell my products specifically through Etsy, just so that I can sort of get my way through this process and see how this works of selling things. Eventually, we will branch out to our own website where you can actually look at everything and then purchase through the site. But of course, that comes with money, and as money allows, and as business picks up, we will make some changes. And that's another aspect where I want you guys to be involved with, you know, helping me name products, helping me come up with different colors, concepts, collections, things like that. I want you guys to really be with me through this project, and I will do videos sporadically. I'm not gonna, you know, flood my channel on, you know, promoting my brand or my product, because it might not sit well with a lot of people, and I don't want to sort of cross that line, you know what I mean? So I just kind of wanted to share with you my 5 colors. I have 5 colors that we're starting off with, and they're kind of, some of them are slightly sort of spring-esque, just because I was specifically looking for something like this and I couldn't find it, so I decided to make it myself. I'm just one of those people. If I can't find something that I like, I'm gonna see if I can make it myself, and I really have to say that I'm very impressed with myself being able to do something like this and being so completely happy with everything that I have put into these colors and these polishes. So yes, they're homemade, or handcrafted as I like to say. Handcrafted nail lacquers that I sell through my Etsy shop. Now, I will link the shop below and you guys can check out the stuff. I will list the prices down below. I'm not gonna sort of brag or anything like that. If you want to check it out, feel free to do so. My brand is called Girlosity Cosmetics, and yes, the name sounds a little different, but eventually it will start to ring. It's like Revlon. Revlon, it's not even a word, but it's a well-known name, right? So eventually it's gonna sort of like sink in with some of you guys. For me, it's like, because I've known about the name for many months, it's sort of just, it's like the perfect name, Girlosity. I mean, it's girly, it's just, it's so me, and my husband came up with the name, and I love it. So I decided that I was going to sort of create the labels here at home. I don't want to say it looks homemade because I think it looks very professional, but I'll leave that for you to decide. So my 5 colors, I have 2 sizes, full size, which are 15 milliliters, and then I have the minis, which are 5 milliliters. So I will share with you what they look like. I'm going to start with what I'm wearing on my nails now. You may have noticed with the up-close shots from the tutorial, if it's already posted, that I have sort of like a blue sort of glitter going on. And so this is the bottle here. It's like a nice little square bottle, very nice and sleek, and these will get upgraded at some point. I am looking at samples now, but those are quite expensive. But I really like these bottles themselves because they have a bit of a weight to them. They're not like super cheapo glass. They're really nice quality. This is the blue one that I'm wearing on my nails, and I will do up close shots. This one is called Field of Blues. And so Field of Blues is really beautiful. It's in a clear base, so basically you can use this on your natural nails like I have done here, or you can wear it over any sort of neutral colors. You can wear it over white, although there is some little specks of white in there. It's up to you what you feel like doing, but if you put this over really dark bases, you're not really going to see the effect of this color. So basically, Field of Blues is just a like glittery blue, different shades of blue, I should say. Different shades of blue from really light to navy. There is some hollow glitters in here, which makes the nail polish look more prismatic when you go outside in the sunlight. You will see a sort of like a shine, a little bit of a glow to it. It's really, really beautiful. Little white dots in here, and then of course a few scattered white daisies because it is springtime. So just a disclaimer, with larger glitters, they tend to have this tendency to sort of like sink towards the bottom. It's perfectly normal for that to happen, so just shake it up. There are 2 stainless steel agitator balls in here that are meant to help with mixing, so when you shake it, you will get those stainless steel balls to sort of mix the product for you. But it's just such a beautiful color. And the next one that I want to share with you guys, let me shake it up for you, is called Pastel Dreams. This one is a beautiful sort of Crelly formula, and what a Crelly formula is basically mixing like a really creamy opaque polish with more of like a translucent sort of tinted, like a sheer tint sort of polish. So it's not going to be fully opaque, but it's not going to be completely clear translucent. It's going to be kind of somewhere in the middle there. Now I have worn this with 2 coats over obviously my natural nail. I have done it with 3 coats. 3 coats gives you more an opaque look. You will still see a little bit of the white of your nail just because this base here is white, so it's going to make the whites of your nails look a little bit whiter. So this one is full of different sort of pastel color glitters. That's why I call it Pastel Dreams. It's definitely very spring-like. It's so freaking beautiful on the nail, and I've worn this, I think I may have had this on in one of my previous videos, but just kind of shake it up again. 2 stainless steel agitator balls are in here, and if you feel like the formula is a little thick, it tends to be a tendency when you start to put like a big sort of like glitter load to it, it gets a little bit thick, not like goopy or anything like that. So you can always thin it out with polish thinner, and you can get your desired consistency, which I have posted on my listing. So as a disclaimer, just kind of keep that in mind. The next one is called Opal. This one is so beautiful. I just can't get enough of this one. I love them all, but this Opal one is very unique. This is a glitter topper. Again, very versatile. It goes over absolutely any single color you want, whether it's a nude to a pink to a red to a black. It looks incredible over any of those colors. And here's why. Because this one is definitely full of iridescent glitters. There's some flakies in there to make it look like that gold leaf sort of foiled effect. It's really, really cool. And the glitters are in different sizes. There's little shreds, little strips that look like bars. Shreds, there's little squares, there's tons of different sizes, and there's a lot of different sort of colors in this, so it looks so beautiful over natural nails if you wanted to, but I will show you what this looks like over black. It's out of this world. It's so beautiful, and again, it's a glitter topper, and this is called Opal. Next is another one that I created specifically because I couldn't find a tone like this in the store. I have one from Zoya, but for me it's just not the tone that I was looking for, so I decided to make it myself. Like I said, I'm one of these people. And then this one is called Luscious Lavender. This one is a really soft wash of like a pastel lavender color with the softest ultra fine holographic glitter. Now this one is a bit difficult to photograph because the hollow glitters in there are so fine. It's almost like if Tinkerbell came and just kind of sort of like dusted my batch. It's like so ultra fine, and I made that specifically on purpose because not everybody loves chunky glitter, chunky hollows. Not everybody wants to wear something like that, but if you want sort of that sort of prismatic effect to it with it out without looking sort of like super chunky and super bold, like here I am, I have like these super like disco ball nails. That's why I created the ultra fine hollow in this, because indoors, it has like a bit of a kind of like a shimmer through it, but when you go outside in the sunlight, it looks like it's glowing. It's so beautiful. This one is a little bit on the thinner side, so I do recommend wearing 2 coats of this, and this works really well, you know, under glitters. You can, you know, do sort of nail art with it. It's really, really beautiful, and it's a soft sort of pastel lavender shade. So this one is called Luscious Lavender. Last one, this one is so beautiful, oh my god. I love this. This one is called Heavenly Hollow. And again, this is a hollow top coat, or topper as I say. This one is meant to be worn over other colors. I have worn this in, I think I was wearing this in my Girlosity Cosmetics video where it looks like it's almost kind of silvery, but it was wearing 3 coats of this over my bare nails. And I freaking love this. When you go outside, it looks like your nails have like a prism like glow to it. It's so out of this world beautiful. I absolutely love it, and it's a little bit on the thinner side just because if you use this sort of thinner formula over other colors, it's not going to completely take over what you've put underneath. You still want your base color, let's just say for example it's like a burgundy, you still want that base to sort of shine through without looking like you've taken a silver sparkly color and just kind of try to cover that color. So you're going to still see the color that you put underneath the base because it's a little bit thinner, but if you put 2 to 3 coats on your bare natural nails, you will have a more intense look. The darker the base, the more intense this will look, and of course you will see that sort of prismatic glow and that sort of sparkliness to it over any color really. It doesn't have to be a dark color, but this one is just really beautiful, and this one is just a little bit more expensive than the other ones just because this one is a sort of custom blend formula that I created, and I can't tell you the secrets, you know. I can't tell you, but I created this one mixing several different things to come up with this, so I just really love it, and I hope that you love it too. So these are the full-size bottles, the square ones. And then if you wanted minis, these are what my minis look like. They're really cute, and they have sort of like a little bit of a footed sort of effect to it, so they're just so freaking cute. They're just adorable. And these ones, again, this is what they look like with my logo on it on the top. I will be changing the sort of printout of the logo, like I said before, when we get the equipment to do so, because like I said, I want to do it myself. I don't want to pay somebody to do that for me, so that will be changing, but again, I will keep you guys posted. Those are the first 5 colors. I do have 9 more shades that are coming out. I'm not exactly sure, so I won't let you tell you like a specific date. I am going to start wearing them and sort of like looking at them, tweaking the formula. So maybe like the May-ish time frame, they will be ready. They're perfect now, but again, I'm one of those very meticulous people that I need to like really like take my time in deciding if this is exactly what I want, because I'm not going to post just anything just so that I can post something new. So those are all my colors. I hope that you guys like this video. I hope that, you know, like I said, it didn't sound like I was bragging or anything. I'm really excited, and I want you guys to be a part of this. That's the only reason why I'm sharing this with you guys. Otherwise, I would have just sort of kept it to myself and just sort of done my own little thing with social media and, you know, through Etsy and stuff. So like I said, I will put the link down below so that you guys can check it out. There's no obligation to do anything, buy anything. It doesn't matter. If you choose to look at it, thank you. And if you don't, it's okay, you know. I do have a Twitter and an Instagram for my company, and for Twitter it's Girlosity Co, and then for Instagram it's Girlosity Cosmetics. I will put the information down below. I would love for you guys to follow there so you can have access to sales, new things, and stuff like that. So before I let you go, I wanted to share a little bit of something for you. Just because I care about you guys very much, I wanted to sort of give you guys like a free mini polish, a free little mini one. So what I'm going to do is for the first 10 orders from YouTube subscribers, you will get a free mini with your order. Now, of course, you know, you have to be a subscriber, and when you go on Etsy and you put an item in your cart, it automatically pops up a little block where you can type in a note to the seller. In that note, I need you to let me know what your username is on YouTube, what you have used to subscribe to me, and of course, I need you to follow my company's Instagram site. So I will link that below so that you guys can do that, and you can pull us up easily, Girlosity Cosmetics on Instagram. So follow us there. And of course you have to buy at minimum, you have to buy a full-size bottle. So you have to buy a full-size bottle, and at minimum do just one purchase or one bottle. Whatever you choose, and then I will include that mini, and it's for the first 10 YouTube orders. And like I said, if you follow us on Instagram, you will have access to coupon codes and sales, freebies, things like that. As time progresses, I will be doing stuff like that just to thank you guys for just supporting me and caring about me the way you do, and then for Instagram, for those who don't know I have YouTube, for just following and just being part of my brand and supporting it. I want to do something more than just say thank you. So everything for the free mini will be listed below, so make sure that you expand that if you're interested. And I do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. I know this video was a little bit longer, and I will try to sort of keep the videos about my products to a minimum and keep them shorter. As new products or new colors come out, I will definitely update you guys through here. Or if you're already on Instagram, you will already know this information. So I appreciate your support and your love. It means the world to me, and you guys are just incredible, and that's why I wanted to share this with you guys, because I wouldn't feel right if I couldn't share this with you. So thank you guys so much for tuning into the video, for being here with me today, for listening to what I have to say about my brand. Oh, and I also wanted to say that my formula is 5 free, by the way. 5 free at affordable price. That's right, yes. I wanted to make something that I personally use and love. So therefore, the formula is 5 free. Free of the 5 most toxic ingredients that have been used and are known to possibly have some sort of health effects. I don't know if it's true. I've never experienced it, but I only use 5 free, so therefore I'm only going to sell you 5 free. So that's it. Thank you guys again for watching, and have a fabulous day, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.